My name is Charlotte Loppie, and I research Indigenous health, more specifically Indigenous people living with HIV. I think this type of research is important to Canadians because it demonstrates the value of community engagement with Indigenous peoples. Because there's been so much exploitation by researchers of communities in the past, we have to be very careful that people know who we are, they know what our intentions are, they have a sense of trust in us, and those aren't just buzzwords. Those are real, meaningful elements of the relationships that we have. What I'm hoping to do is contribute to the next generation of folks who are going to be decision makers and lawmakers and legislators and practitioners whose decisions have a huge impact on the lives of Indigenous people.
My name is Julia Baum, and I study tropical coral reefs. Coral reefs are one of the most vulnerable marine ecosystems to climate change. They can become really stressed even when water temperatures rise just 1 degree centigrade above what they're used to. We're working out on Christmas Island, which is in the central equatorial Pacific. It was basically ground zero for the El Nino. So the corals there experienced the greatest heat stress ever recorded during that El Nino, and we documented 90% coral mortality because of that heat stress. Climate change is already impacting Canada's marine ecosystems. It's already having an impact on all of our fisheries, whether they be shellfish fisheries, being impacted by temperature or acidification. And so it's really important that we get a handle on how we can better take care of our marine ecosystems. I believe our research is going to make a difference, helping to understand how we can conserve the world's coral reefs and helping us to develop really targeted management measures for conserving all of the ocean's ecosystems.
So, I'm Val Napoleon. I am at the law school here, and my research is in the field of Indigenous law. Canada is multi-juridical, and right now the only law that people are familiar with is civil law and common law. And there's a richness of legal history and ways of managing that are thousands and thousands of years old that can help not only just Indigenous peoples today insofar as managing ourselves, but also our relationship with Canada, and that matters. In our work and in our research, we ask questions about what people's understanding of law is, and it's something that I think that it's important for Indigenous people, but you know what? It's just as important for every Canadian. Every Canadian should have an understanding of law that allows it to be intensely democratic in terms of how they manage their families, in terms of how they manage their communities, in terms of being a part of the relations of power in Canada. It's everybody's business.